Hi everyone, hi there. Yes, like Sultan mentioned, I'm from Singapore and I've been constantly joining Kumandang whenever I'm free. And it's always been a very fun event every time, regardless the venue. I think last year the first time was Putrajaya Lepak Akustik, and then followed by a few other different places. And early this month, she also invited me for a showcase by a band from Indonesia, from Makassar, called Jejak Asara. And we had a few other Malaysian poets and also musicians performing along the Indonesian band. Okay, so for tonight, I'll be reading 4 poems, 2 in English and 2 in Malay. So I'll start off with the English one first. So this one is called Because. The title is called Because. And the idea of this poem is I try to write a love poem without sounding like a love poem. I mean, I tried my best, but eventually the poem sounded just like any other love poem. Okay. Because the most beautiful poems for you were never written by me. It's usually by some other poets or writers who I stumble upon. And I read them, and I started to think of you. Each new line that consumed me, that drew a smile on my face, had me going, she'll love this. I was so inclined to love you from another set of eyes, not from mine, for they can be biased. Because even if I see your flaws, I still stand up to applaud. And tell you sincerely how perfect you are, even when you hardly think it's the same. Because every little romantic moment exists only in the movies or the songs we hear. I couldn't muster enough courage to hold you like how Hollywood does and send glitters your way, sparkles and stardust. I am merely a mortal of adequate education, so I can tell you right from wrong. And this feeling is better explained by some poet that I've never known. I tried to write you a letter, but I stopped for many hours. I mean, how can I phrase myself, my emotions, in a couple of letters sent to you? And then I saw a poem that explained what I felt right now. And it sums it up perfectly. Every word and every sound. Because the most beautiful poem for you was never written by me, because my poetry is sensual. You can feel it as I speak, as I say your name, as I caress your skin. My poetry flows from within. My beating heart has rhythms for your presence. It beats a little fast, it beats a little slow. It got me caught up in moments where I never really know. Should I walk a little faster? Should I stroll along with you? Because the sight of you blurs my reality. Eyes focusing on your lips, and you smile while glancing away from me. Now that's when I knew why I can never write a beautiful poem for you. Because you are the poem in itself, and I, a lonely poet, died gently in your arms. Thank you. Okay, this one is in Malay. This one is actually the birthday of this poem, because I wrote this poem last year on the 24th of October. And the title of the poem is called Muntah Pelangi. It was actually inspired by a friend's IG note, so she just put out the word Muntah Pelangi, and then I just thought that I need to write it out. Aku termuntah pelangi, namun warnanya kekurangan satu, dan yang satu itu kamu. Mungkin engkau tidak tahu, Kekurangan warna itu tidak menggenapkan biang lala. Tiada kesempatan menghias langit seperti yang dijanjikan hujan. Warna itu aku mencari dari sudut ke sudut, dari kepulan awan yang berdaya, berat terisi dengan air hujan. Sebentar lagi langit akan menangis. Itu pasti kerana mendung semakin gelap, sama dengan harapanku yang semakin gelap. Semakin gulita ketika ku lelah. Titisan ini mencium pipi, membasahi jiwa yang kosong. Biang lala masih lagi menopong kekurangan warna. Pulanglah ke pelangi, dampingi arka di awan, supaya semua kekenyangan dengan sentuhan kasih sayang. This next poem is slightly special because it was inspired by my friend's thread reply to another post, and I felt that whatever that she wrote in that reply to that other post was beautiful because she spoke of something about beauty uncorrupted by interaction. So I got that as a prompt, and I wrote this down. So it's called Uncorrupted. Dedicated to you all. Beauty, adored from afar, uncorrupted by interaction, admired and in awe. It needs no justification. Now she was just a girl, minding her day, sipping an ice cold latte, hazelnut sweetness all around. Her eyes caught a glimpse, what her heart yearns for years. Yet she sat there just admiring, never moved an inch to get closer. Because beauty admired from afar, uncorrupted by interactions, is a beauty that remains unflawed, forever immortalized in perfection. I hope you like it. So can we perform this live now? Okay, I've got two more in Malay. This one is also inspired by another thread post. So I'm quite active on threads, and I always interact with writers from Indonesia, from Malaysia, and even from Singapore. And the fact that the way I write my Malay poetry is always influenced by Indonesian pop culture, so there's always a mix of Indonesian words and Malay words in the way I write. So this one, it's inspired by the first line that she wrote, setengah hati janji kosong. And this person, she calls herself Sang Hyang Sukma. So Hyang is basically God. So seperti Sang Gusti. So this one is dedicated to you, Sang Hyang Sukma. Kau mampir kepadaku dengan setengah hati dan janji kosong. Kata-kata hikmah dari sang pujangga malam. Aku sayang kamu. Lucunya ia tidak terlekat. Di jiwaku tidak meresap. Kata-kata itu sudah sering terucap di cuping telinga. Basa-basi saja pada aku. Kau datang lagi untuk mencoba menawan perawan malam, untuk kau jinakkan seperti hewan liar. Aku menggonggong kayak anjing kelaparan, bengis terhadapmu, karena jijik aku disentuh jarimu. Harus ku sertu nanti kulitku, karena babi seperti kau haram buat diriku. Sesuci bayi baru terlahir, setengah hati dan janji kosong, bukan umpaman untuk aku, Sang Hyang Sukma yang duduk di atasnya. And this will be the last one. Kau bukan tidak suka, cuma aku bukan tidak suka, bukan juga tidak mau. Cuma tidak mau kau bercinta pada sesuatu yang kau belum tahu. Kataku kau baca dengan baik, dan kau pasangkan cita-cita memeluk aku dalam dakapan besar. Sedangkan aku ini sang semesta, tidak bertempat di mana-mana, tidak terikat pada hati manusia. Aku wujud pada saat kau perlu mencium bait-bait puisi. Maaf, aku tidak bisa mencintaimu, karena ada lagi yang masih membutuh. Jangan kau anggap itu selingkuh, karena aku tidak pernah punya kamu. Okay, thank you.